All right guys, buckle in. This is a huge 500-foot wood fence that we replaced in 3 days. I'm Joe, and this is a massive Bradford fence. All right, so we're here in Conway on location at a wood privacy fence that we replaced. This is 500 feet of fence, so this is a huge backyard. But they've got a pool back here, and then they've got dogs that they need contained. So their old, run-down, broken-down privacy fence was not serving them anymore. So we replaced it with this cap and trim pine privacy fence. So let's go check it out. All right, so when this customer reached out to us, they had an old, probably 25 to 30-year-old wood privacy fence that was falling down. It had a lot of stuff growing up on it. It was just in bad shape. And so they have some dogs and a pool back here. So with the dogs, they needed something that was gonna contain the dogs. And then obviously with the pool, they needed a fence around it for safety requirements, but also for privacy to actually be able to be back here and enjoy the pool area. So we'll walk through what all we replaced and what we put in. As you can see, this is a huge backyard. They got an awesome amount of space back here, but made for quite a bit of fence. All right, so as you see, this gate we just came through is a 12-foot steel reinforced double gate. Through the process of working with our customers, since they have such a big area back here and trees to maintain and that sort of thing, they wanted to be able to get through this area easily. They had a standard wood double gate here before, about 9.5 feet wide, but we chose to go with this 12-foot gate to one, for longevity, but then two, to just give them better access to get back here easily. All right, so another aspect of this project is this homeowner had these two air units that had to be replaced. The older units were smaller, so the newer ones they put in were bigger. And if you can see, the old fence used to come here, and they just had the old fence just propped up right against this unit, which is not great for airflow and the units operating. So we worked with them to revise this portion to actually come out away from the footing and get a post here and come down this way. But then it also gives us a couple feet of breathing room for the air conditioning units there when we came back with this new fence. And then here on the driveway side, we've got this gate. They have a existing sidewalk that comes down from the driveway. So they had an old gate here that we were replacing. And as you can see, we've talked about in prior videos about the swing of the gate. This is a gate that swings inward, and we've got specific what we call T-hinges to allow this gate to swing in. The reason for that is the slope right here. So there's a large amount of slope coming off of the driveway, and then it continues to slope down this way. So that prevents us from doing an outward swinging gate to swing up past that. Otherwise, I mean, that gate would have to be 1.5 feet off the ground, which would not serve its purpose of containing the dogs. So that's some of the factors that go into needing to make this one swing inward like it does, but allows them a good way to get, a quick, easy way to get from the driveway back here to the shop or back door. All right, so as we talked, one of the big purposes for this fence is to contain their dogs, and they have some smaller dogs. So it was very important to this customer that the fence be as close as possible to the ground. But you can also see some potential challenges we had with the rock here. This was very rocky ground. So one, for digging, we had to really take some extra time and precaution digging for these holes. But also it contributes to how we lay out this fence. We're always walking the balance of wanting the top to flow and to look nice, but also trying to minimize the gaps at the bottom. And the rocks can make that somewhat challenging. But we really worked hard to keep this as close to the ground. You can see some areas down there, because of a high spot or a rock, that it's a little bit further off the ground. So that's just some of the give and take and some of the limitations. But we do try to talk through with what's important and try to, one, make it look good and flow, but also minimize those gaps at the bottom for things such as dogs or things trying to get underneath the fence. All right, so the other thing was the pool here, and the fence serves two purposes. One, for safety and liability issues, and then two, for privacy. So they're on a corner, so there's a street back here behind you, and to allow this to be an enjoyable space and a good area, gives them privacy and allows them to really enjoy this spot. All right, so as you can see, this is a massive backyard, and this new fence provides them the safety they need, the privacy, and the pet containment. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for joining us. Make sure and like this video, it helps us out a ton, and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.